Hey, what's up, guys? Your host, Nikki's Experience 004 here in the Malvern neighborhood. I think it might be Malvern, but I'm definitely on the very eastern end of the city, not too far from Toronto Zoo. And as you can see, it's a snowy day today, being Saturday, December 7th, 2024. The year is coming to an end, and Christmas is coming in 18 days. We're all looking forward to the holiday season. So this walk-in video won't be very long, because I'm going to end it off at Shepherd Avenue East. But you see, I wanted to do a walking video like starting at the very end of Finch, the tail end of Finch, and then walking towards McCowan, but I'll have to do it some other time. The reason being is because I went to that bar burrito location located right at Finch and Morningside, which is part of a plaza, which looks to be. And my goal was to visit every single bar burrito location in Toronto. So I went all the way, I came all the way for Etobicoke just to go to that location. But I then made up my mind not to make a walking video, but I have a last minute decision to, because it's not fair if I venture out far and don't make any walking videos, especially if Finch comes to an end. But I'm waiting to catch the 116 bus to take me all the way to Kennedy Station. And I cannot be out for too long because I have to study for tests and I have to decorate the Christmas tree. My family recently got a Christmas tree and they're dependent on me to decorate it. And this will also, unless I have a last minute decision to make a walking video, this will be my last vlog in Toronto for the time being, because the next time I do a vlog, it'll be somewhere else. I'll give you a hint as to where I'm going. It's in the United States. That's hint number one. Hint number two, it's not Miami, nor is it New York City. And hint number three, well, actually, I'll give you an extra hint, but after hint number three. Hint number three is, I've never been there before in my life. And hint number four, it's somewhere in the West. That being said, I am very excited. I can't wait. And here comes the Nova Hybrid on the 116. Oh well, there'll be another one. So very recently, our old CEO resigned, and now Michael Lindsay is the new CEO for Metrolinx. And I know it's Phil V. His last name starts with a V, but it's hard to remember. But he's the one who, I believe he's the one who decided not to open Line 5. But Michael Lindsay has decided to open Line 5, and the opening date is going to be June 1st, 2025 at the earliest. So that's some exciting news. But when I say earliest, it can open later than that. So, touch wood, we can all ride the all-new Line 5 Eglinton Crosstown LRT starting next year. And I'm really hoping that it's open exactly a year from now. well, at some point in 2025, but what I'm saying is a year from now, the LRT Line 5 should be open. We've been waiting forever for this line to open, and yet there's always something going wrong. I mean, there's no reason why it couldn't open by next year, because the line and the stations look ready, very ready. Same with Line 6. And I get the impression that Line 5 and Line 6 are pretty much going to open at the same time. Wow, the snow is really coming down. Anytime it snows like this, it always... The song that fits this vibe, the snowy day vibe, is Underneath the Tree by Kelly Clarkson. That's my favorite Christmas song. They play it on the radio. And the reason I consider that song to fit this kind of weather vibe is because back in 2017, my mom was driving me back to school from an appointment, and the snow was really coming down. And that song came on the radio. It's such a brilliant Christmas music. I do like that one a lot. And then the second song that fits the vibe is Wonderful Christmas Time by Paul McCartney, who's singled out from the Beatles. Same with John Lennon. Though John Lennon sings it doesn't sing Wonderful Christmas Time. My gosh, my hands are getting cold. I'm wearing some warm gloves, and the cold is just penetrating. So anyhow, getting here is quite a bit of a story. Kennedy subway station has 2 bus bays, and I don't know that station very well. I don't know the routes in Scarborough all that well. But when I came out of Kennedy subway station, I wasn't sure whether to board the 116 at platform A or platform B. So I came out to platform B thinking 116 was going to be there, and then there was 113, and I was like, no. 113 is Danforth. 113 and 116 are so confusing because they're kind of numbered almost the same. But when I realized that, when I had no idea where I went, 116 was already leaving platform A, and guess what? It was my favorite type of bus, the Orion 7 NG Hybrid in the classic livery. So I would have rode on that type of bus, and I would have gotten here sooner if I knew where to board the bus. Like if I knew where to board the bus and I knew the station better, I would have rode on my favorite type of bus, and I would have gotten here sooner, enough time for me to make a walking video along Finch, not Morningside. So I was really disappointed, and then I literally chased that 116 bus. I was running after it, and then I realized there's no bus stop near the station. The first stop after the station is Midland Avenue. So I thought, screw it. So I went back into the station and waited for the next one. And the next one was the Orion 7 NG Hybrid in the new livery. Now, you know I'm not crazy about the buses in the new livery, but gotta take what I can get. I can't keep standing around waiting for a particular bus, especially if I'm going to be riding a long-ass bus ride, and even more especially if I have tests to study for. I was going to come here to this area by the end of next week on a different day, but I have to go to my part-time work on the said day, so that's why I came out here today. But man, I really don't like how Kennedy Station has 2 bus bays, because then it gets so confusing. You don't know where to stand, whether to stand at one platform or the other, and yet you miss your bus all because you're standing at the wrong platform. I wish this thing wasn't necessary, but I guess it is necessary since they're adding more routes to supplement the SRT line that got closed down over a year ago. But as we all know, the Ontario line will inherit the Scarborough line because it's going to be the new Line 3. I'm almost at the end of the semester, and here comes the Nova Hybrid bus. Was that the same bus that I just saw? Or is it a different one? I think it might be a different one, because the bus runs faster than me. Who knows? I don't pay attention to the 4-digit fleet number as much as I used to. Maybe I should... I try to start doing that, but for some reason I'm just so detracted to focus on the 4-digit unit. Maybe because there's so many of them. So this area is becoming more commercialized and more on the, there is a plaza right on Finch and Morningside, but other than that, the area is kind of poor. You've got pretty much commercial activity and that's it. Hey, somebody left their pumpkin out there. Is that pumpkin even carved? No, and this pumpkin looks great. Nobody carved it? Well, it's too late now because Halloween has been over. Halloween was a month and a week ago, so it's late. That pumpkin has to go somewhere. It can't just sit there. And besides, it's gonna rot eventually. I would have considered, if Halloween was coming up, I would have considered this a free pumpkin for me. Because it looks great, nobody carved it, so why not just take it? But then my parents are probably gonna be suspicious. They're gonna wonder why I'm bringing a pumpkin home, unless they thought I bought it somehow. But, pumpkins are pretty heavy, so I don't think I'm gonna want to take it all the way to Etobicoke. And it's gonna be awkward carrying a heavy thing on the TTC all the way home. I think, you know what, instead of ending my video off at Shepherd, I'm just gonna end it off as soon as I see the next bus stop. honestly, as much as I like snow, it's not going to last very long because it's going to be milder tomorrow and milder this week. It's also supposed to rain this week, which also makes the snow melt. I can see some snowflakes through my eyelashes. It reminds me of the song from Julie Andrews in the sing-along Sound of Music. I think that's what it's called. Snowfalls that stay on my nose and eyelashes. And fun fact, that song appeared in my 2007 Christmas video when my family and I went to see the window display at Hudson's Bay on Queen Street. Queen and Yonge. My brother was with me too. But, you know, I consider that to be a Christmas song myself. Okay, I hope we're still tracing the 116 route, not going too far. Whoa, I just stepped in something. I feel like I stepped in a ditch. Okay, I'll try to pick up the pace a little bit, and a snowflake just got in my eye. I hate when that happens. I mean, I like snowy weather, but I don't like when snow gets in my eyes. Oh, there's a bus stop over there. I might get in trouble from my mom when I get home, because she's probably gonna wonder why I'm out and not studying. I mean, I'll have to come up with a good excuse if she does ask me that. But I feel like my mom is the type of person who just likes to confront her son. I feel like it's so easy for me to get in trouble from my mom. That's the disadvantage of living at home as an adult. Parents always snitch up on you. I mean, different families have different dynamics, I understand, but living at home as an adult is pretty much as bad as I thought. So anyhow, while I'm standing here at the bus stop waiting for the bus to come to take me to Kennedy Station, I'll just wrap it up. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoy this, leave a like, comment, subscribe. And stay tuned for more videos that are going to take place not in Toronto, but somewhere in western US. And it's also going to be a warmer climate there too. So that's another hint. But, you know, take care, and I can't wait to see you all in the US, and I won't have to bundle up like I do now. Alright, take care. Oh yeah, and unless it snows, I might film like a short if it snows while the plane leaves YYZ. Mind you, I probably shouldn't give out my flight information, but I won't do a flight review. I won't film a flight video. Maybe coming back. You know, I think I'm thinking of making a flight video coming back to TO. But going there, no. You won't know until I make my first vlog over in my destination. Alright, that'll be it. Bye-bye.